The Runaway Stagecoach. "Move over, kid," said a man in a gruff voice. I was already pushed up tight against the stagecoach window. I looked at the man sitting next to me. He was huge, bearded, and dirty. His hat was tilted down over his eyes. A gigantic revolver in a fancy leather holster poked me in the ribs. He was a gunslinger or desperado if I ever saw one. I moved over a little as ordered. "Open the window, child." The lady across from me was trying to cool herself off with an ivory-handled fan. I didn't know how she could endure the heat with the heavy, long-skirted dress she was wearing. I pushed the window up. The dust, rising in a cloud beneath the horse's feet, drifted back into my eyes. The dirt gritted in my teeth. I wish I could shut the window again. My first stagecoach ride had not turned out as I had anticipated. I thought it would be exciting. I couldn't wait to see genuine cowboys and Indians and buffalo, but the stagecoach was small and crowded and uncomfortable. We traveled all day. We rested for a few hours in the afternoon while the horses were changed. Then we rode all night, crammed together with no room to move. The stagecoach bumped and banged over the uneven dirt road. The whole time, a man in the corner smoked large black cigars that smelled like old tar and wet leaves. I was exhausted and sore and sick to my stomach. At least the worst is over, I consoled myself. We're almost to Dodge City. I spoke too soon. Shouts rose in the distance. Shots rang out. The driver's whip cracked and the horses bolted. The stagecoach careered down the road, bouncing and thumping and banging more than ever. We bounced and thumped and banged along with it. The man in the corner choked on his cigar. The man next to me pulled out his revolver. The lady with the fan fainted. "Out of my way, kid," the man with the pistol ordered. He pushed by me and opened the door. For a minute I was afraid he'd tumble off, but he managed to crawl up onto the roof of the stagecoach. "Shut the door, kid," he commanded. I nearly fell out myself, but the man with the cigar grabbed the back of my belt and pulled me back inside. I slammed the door. Shots rang out again, some from behind us and some from the roof over our heads. I heard a moan and a shout. The coach moved more rapidly than before, leaving the road, heading off across the rugged plains. The shooting stopped. The coach took a severe turn and nearly overturned. "See what's happening," the man with the cigar told me. I stuck my head out the window, just a little, peering up to the front of the coach. "The driver is gone," I shouted, sticking my head out the window again, squinting through the dust. I stared toward the back of the coach. I could hardly believe my eyes.